Over the course of the next 2 days, we're leaving Chiang Rai in Thailand and heading to Luang Prabang in Laos. In this video, you'll see what it's like to cross the border and take the slow boat down the Mekong River. This is what the journey we're about to embark on looks like. So the day has come for us to leave Thailand, unfortunately, but we will come back. Our visa actually expires in 2 days, but we're leaving now, and we're heading across the border to Laos. It's our first time in Laos. So far the process has been fairly straightforward. We took a bus from Chiang Rai. Initially we thought we were getting a bit ripped off because it was 120 each, but the bus has taken us directly to the border point, and this is contrary to what we had previously read. So actually we ended up spending exactly the same amount that we were expecting. The border process on the Thai side was very straightforward, with a simple stamp out. Once processed, buses take us across the friendship bridge that spans the Mekong into Laos itself. A visa is issued on arrival at the Laotian border, and a song towel takes us to our accommodation for the night. We've arrived at our guest house and looks very nice. We are, though, officially in Laos. Yeah! We're staying at the curiously titled Udom Phon Guest House 2. So we made it to our room, basic but clean, just $10 a night. Can't complain really, particularly as it's only one night. Jade rightfully is in the throne, having just been on the throne. Apologies, by the way, that I didn't film masses of the process to get here. To be honest, there wasn't a great deal to show. And most of it was kind of immigration areas. Needless to say, other than a little 20 baht, it was fine. It went pretty much exactly as we expected it to.
With the bus, so we'd read that the bus costs 70 baht and it takes you somewhere outside of where the friendship bridge is, where you cross, and then you have to get a tuk-tuk across to there.
Yep.
So the driver charges 120, which we were annoyed about because we thought we'd been ripped off because it was advertised 70 outside of the bus. And he said, no, that's to the village.
So yeah, we were kind of annoyed, weren't we? That we paid it, but we were like, oh, it's like...
Furious. I was furious. I was fuming because we basically paid double. And then you go to the town after the border, so it's not even like you're going further. But it turned out that the bus actually went all the way to the border.
Yeah, they took us literally to the checkpoint.
So we didn't have to pay for a tuk-tuk.
Yep. So
I guess it was like an all-inclusive price. Did he go out of his way on the bus journey to do that? I don't know. This is
kind of why we're mentioning it, is that we're not sure really what is the official thing, whether or not some people will still continue to be dropped off 5 kilometers away from the checkpoint and then have to get a tuk-tuk, or whether now all the buses just take you to the checkpoint. Don't know. So
the bus kind of acts as a postal route, for want of a better word.
Yeah, it's bus/delivery truck.
Yeah, like literally letters, boxes, bags of rice, also cocks. And I think fighting cocks as
Roosters.
Well. Yeah,
Roosters.
Sorry. Yeah, cockerels. They were literally, I think, in distress, making their noise. What do you call it? Crowing.
Yeah, it's not great.
And it's not comfortable. The seats are very small and stuff. So if you want a more comfortable experience, you might want to consider getting a private bus. There are companies that literally take you from your hotel across the border, other side of the border, to the slow boat, and get the slow boat ticket, the whole thing for you. Maybe not the accommodation, but we'll do the whole thing as package. So it's worth considering that if you want less hassle, a nicer experience, don't want to be pushed up against live animals on a bus. But anyway, we're here. We've just booked our slow boat tickets with receptionist downstairs.
Yep, she's going to make us some baguettes as well, which is very exciting.
Take with us. Fun.
So yeah, all good in Laos. So the currency in Laos is the kip. We're officially millionaires. This is 2 million kip. Blush with cash. I don't believe you just made me do it. Of the Mekong. Thailand is literally right there. Not a lot going on in this town. It's kind of the stopping off point. People generally stay no more than 1 or 2 nights here before either getting the slow boat or going on elsewhere in Laos. Dinner with our first beer Lao. What a drinkable beer. Bit puffed out because we've climbed some steps to this temple here for the view of the sunset, and oh my goodness, the sky is on fire. Good morning and welcome back to Laos. It's a lovely sunny morning, a bit chilly this morning though. We had to put our winter coats on. We haven't worn those since we were in India. Anyway, today we are going on the slow boat to Pakbeng, and Pakbeng is just a stopover point because actually we're going to get the slow boat again tomorrow, which will then take us to Luang Prabang. Very exciting. So yeah, we're going to be on the boat all day. Let's head down to the pier.
It's today's robot.
I hope so.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, this is where they dropped us
Maybe
off.
it's robot.
Yeah.
So which one is today's?
I guess the one.
They'll fill at one, and then if there's more, they'll fill up another one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I guess so.
Yeah. It'll be all right. Sure. We depart roughly on time, and we're soon on our way to our overnight stop at Pakbeng. facilities on board are basic. Full unrestricted access to the engine is provided, should that be of interest. There's also a small kiosk at the back selling drinks and snacks. It's a long journey. There's nothing much else to do other than read a book, listen to music, try to find a mobile signal, and of course, enjoy the passing scenery. As the journey progresses, there are tantalising glimpses of local life at the shoreline. Time to see what our guest house has made us for lunch. Baguettes filled with banana and peanut butter, and a selection of fruit. Occasionally we come to a stop, seemingly in the middle of nowhere, to allow locals to alight and board. Another stop. The kids are keen to see us before we set off. Just as the sun begins to set, we arrive in Pakbeng. Waiting for us is a fleet of vehicles driven by our accommodation providers. In Pakbeng, transfers are complimentary. Without enough seats in our van, Jade ends up on the back of a motorbike. Thanks to the slow boats, Pakbeng has grown significantly over the past few years. There's now a decent number of convenience stores, restaurants, and places to stay. Yarnyaphone Guest House is our base for the night. Meanwhile, Jade's now making the same trip through the town along with our bags. It's another basic, but clean and comfortable room. It's the next morning, and after a quick breakfast of jam and baguettes, we head back to the jetty for the second leg of our journey. The early mist clears and the scenery is soon sparkling in the sunshine. Regretfully, we don't get to see very much of it. We arrive at the jetty rather late and we've ended up packed in at the back of the boat, where there are few windows, a lot of engine noise and not enough breeze to blow away the cigarette smoke. On the plus side, there's a lot to bond over with our fellow passengers. We make the best of it, with the help of a couple of bottles of beer Lao. For a time, Jade maximises her access to fresh air by sitting on a fridge by one of the only windows. The boat is noticeably smaller than yesterday's. It's not just us at the back having to deal with less personal space. It is, though, much cooler at the front, so we choose to spend some of the journey sitting in the aisle. After another long day on the Mekong, we've finally arrived in Luang Prabang. Bags are hauled out of the hold, and a fleet of waiting tuk-tuks take us into the city centre. Next time, we're off to see the stunning Huay Xai waterfalls, and beyond that, we're exploring the city of Luang Prabang. Subscribe now to ensure you don't miss our further adventures in Laos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.